and it's great to be here for a live catch-up for everyone here, especially on YouTube. I may end up going on to TikTok a little bit later to catch up with everyone, but of course, yeah, that will be a little bit later on. I believe there's a football game going on tonight, is that right? Chelsea?
It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock, so hopefully I'll be back in time for that. I don't know if I'm going to do a coverage on this channel for that, but of course, that is it at Stamford Bridge?
No, it's at Brentford.
It's at Brentford, so it's Brentford against Chelsea tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do a coverage on that. Might do, or might not. We'll have to wait and see.
Will you be doing any coverage tomorrow?
Brentford against Chelsea at Brentford. So that will be quite interesting.
Lovely to see you, thank you.
Lovely to see you. Take care. Yeah, they're lovely people from this establishment of course, the Suffolk. So, yeah, for anyone that has not yet known, of course, there was a big, massive rally in London earlier. Not that we talk too much about it, but it's great community sense because, you know, if you're watching on captions here and the replay here, I would say this now. It is definitely worth remembering a great rally, including, of course, Tommy Robinson, who was also there, as well as others as well. Ben Habib, Dan Watkin did a fantastic outspoken live for the first time. That was also brilliant. And some great music as well from talented artists. And we believe so far it was, well, in fact, the whole of the event was peaceful and, of course, no shootings or anything like that. And Tommy is saved. Absolutely brilliant. So big up to Tommy on that one. And of course, Dan Wootton for doing a great coverage, interviewing great, proper guests as a journalist and staying safe at the same time. Where were the main people? That is the question. The main people behind all this establishment. That's what I would like to say this right now. But anyway, it's great as a community sense because, you know, we are independent but not mainstream and not as far-fetched as Dan Wootton outspoken. But what we will say is that we are a community in a sense that we want to keep businesses alive, keep people talking to each other, maybe social events, that kind of thing. If you've got something that you think you should need in your own town or city, wherever that may be, let us know in the comments, please do, and we can share it with the local council as possible, perhaps the town council and various other things like that. I've got a load of battery here, so I can't speak too long, but of course, yeah, it's that sort of time where we reflect as a country. So if you're watching on X, formerly known as Twitter, massive hello to you, and massive hello to anyone on the Dan Wootton Outspoken, anyone that was there at the actual event. We watched it live on the YouTube channel. So it was a great feeling to watch, and it reached at least nearly, what was it, 100? Nearly 100k tuned in to watch it, and it almost beats BBC. In a way it has, because there were more people there than actually watching. Even, of course, the mainstream don't even put 3 o'clock football on anymore, which is a bit of a sad shame. So why can't we watch a game? Exactly like we used to. But anyway, yeah, I remember the grandstand days when they used to sort of broadcast Luton Town and things like that. I know Premier League is big, but of course the word Premier is big because it's the same name as Almost Premier Inn, which is basically a big hotel. That's what they mean by that, I think. But of course, yeah, the name title should never have changed, but of course that is another debatable thing. They've now got cameras on refs now in certain games, So yeah, don't know how good that is for the game, but some people say it's a good thing, some people say it's not a good thing. But hello to anyone that watches my YouTube. Alright. Yeah, lovely, thank you. Hello to anyone that watches my YouTube at any one time. They know who they are, and they both support football teams, Crystal Palace and Cambridge United. They know who they are. But anyway, of course, massive hello to you. And no, we weren't at the rally today, but of course, we may one day go to lower league football and check out some of the grounds here. But we also have to have permission to go inside to, showcase the ground. So, yeah, if there is someone that can guide you around the actual stadiums, like Saffron Walden FC or Hayward Rovers, that kind of thing. There's also, of course, Hayward Borough as well. So anyway, of course, to cut a long story short, a huge thank you for taking your time to watch all of this here. Local football at its best needs to return. It is better sometimes than the mainstream Premiership. But yeah, let's go back to the old days when it was First Division, Second Division and so on. I remember those days.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and take Liverpool out of it.
No,
oh yeah, we're going to do that. But anyway, whoever is a Liverpool fan, I believe Dan Wootton is a West Ham fan. Noticed, of course. Well, of course, basically, what I would like to say is this. I believe Dan Wootton is a West Ham fan, and notice, of course, Tommy Robinson's team also didn't win today, and of course the BBC, Salford, where they're based in Manchester, their football team won, and Keir Starmer's Arsenal won. Notice all those won, and of course the others didn't. Well, of course, the rally was obviously better than the football. But anyway, of course, that's for some people's argument. But it's been Nick C here, and of course, just catching up with you here and telling you about, of course, the rally in London, which I never attended. I watched it online, but like I say, it was great coverage, I think. The picture was a little bit pixelated in places, that's because it was the first live, but it wasn't too bad. We did hear it in the end. We sort of got the gist of what was going on, but of course the main thing is that everyone got together, and of course the word Jesus was mentioned as well, and our Father who art in heaven and so on, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven, deliver us from evil. I think I've forgotten the rest, but of course, something like that. And then I think Amen was missed out of that. I wonder why that was, but yeah, I think the crowd said it instead. But anyway, you'll hear more of that on my word for today, which is the United Christian Broadcasters, when you see some of the shorts that I put up on the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel, and of course, if you haven't already, it doesn't cost you a penny for that, unless we go into the memberships section, which is completely different to the subscribing to actually subscribe to the videos. The videos will always be free, as you well know, as most people will know, and the lives will be free to watch as well. When we get to the membership thing, because you need to spread the word to everybody out there. And a shout out to the Steam Cafe as well, which I'm yet to speak to, because I will be away next week, all being well, and hopefully next week we will be taking a little bit of time off, because I won't be going to the Wellbeing Men's Group, or the Fellowship Group as I call it. I don't know why I've got that wellbeing stuff there, but just taking a week off, because I'm quite regular on that. Touch wood, the bus service is running, because it takes about 40 minutes or so on the 320 or the 319, which is up for debate whether it's going to continue or not. We're campaigning for it to survive and continue. So let's hope and pray that does continue right way through until next year. So, yeah, if you've been watching the captions, thank you so much indeed. It really means a lot to us. And of course, you're always welcome to come on here and leave us a comment. And of course, we hope to carry on fighting and promoting the community for you. And I really hope that you've enjoyed this live here. And let us know your thoughts about your own community area. Do you think it's improved or got worse? For better, for worse, as they say in marriage. But like I say, let us know in the comments. Even if you're watching on replay, we really do appreciate it. And thanks for those people voting on the community page as well. That's what it's all about, getting together like the rally. For those people who did see that on the online stream. Even GB News did not cover it. I didn't see that. I only saw Nana Aquila on there. I didn't see any coverage of it whatsoever. So it does make you wonder. But the mainstream media also didn't cover it. So yeah, they don't cover a lot of things. It's very strange. Even GB News don't have a sport page either, do they? They don't have a sports section. They always have the news all the time. The news was about sport as well. But anyway, excuse me, they don't even mention any travel as well, like we do here on this community channel as well. So massive up to everyone on the Dan Wotton page on X, if they're watching on that. We hope that one of you would like to be a guest on this show as well, talking about your community rather than going too much higher up. We're just a little bit lower now, but of course we're not going to be talking about the bigger picture. We all know what the bigger picture is, and we know what's going on. Well, most of us do. For those people who don't, they need to start realising, and a lot of people, well, I'll say majority of people are now waking up to the true facts, whatever those facts are. But anyway, of course, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Of course, as Jim Davidson says, if I can get this in my right sort of tongue here, the show that never ends. We say, hopefully, the show that never ends. But there you go. And hopefully, we'll carry on fighting the community for you. That's it. We all know where that's come from. Goodbye, God bless, peace out, and take care. Yep, take care without all the pots and pans hanging away there. That was the kitchen, by the way. Do come to this location as well. Just want to give a mention to what was known as the Coffee Lounge, but it's now called Gavin and Grill. I want to give them a nice praise for this beautiful building here. And it's been here ever since I was a child. So yeah, it's all changed ever since the smoking ban. But yeah, we had lovely burger and chips. So yeah, it was lovely to have that for about £7.90, including a tea, as in a pot of tea. Of course, the man on the opposite side here, opposite side me, Giuliani Buzzbuzz, who's not in the picture, he has 2 Cokes. How much was that, Jules?
I don't know how much it was. Got 190,
190 each?
What, 195 each, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, all right, okay. So,
Isn't it John Julie Bun done? Isn't it nice and relaxing?
yeah, Giuliani Buzzbuzz from the Nice and Relaxing Show.
Isn't it unchanged?
What?
It's nice and relaxing.
No, well, you've got a Nice and Relaxing channel, but I mean, is it going to be just Giuliani Buzzbuzz?
Well, no.
I could change it on TikTok. We'll
Well,
talk
no,
about
no,
TikTok.
no, leave it. I'll leave it with you.
Leave it as a Nice and Relaxing Show.
Whatever it is.
Well, yeah, let's have a look. Well, I'll have a look when I come off one. Yeah. So are you going to return to your Nice and Relaxing Show at some
I
point?
don't know yet.
So yeah, it does need to be returning to that.
No, it's having a break.
Yeah, I know, it's been a long break for you. So yeah, you've only just been told that you can only play for a certain amount of dates at, of course, the St Mary's the Virgin of Saffron Walden. But yeah, hopefully you'll get to play some music on that, won't you? Hopefully.
Well, we've got to send the email.
But a lovely email by, of course, Oliver King there. It's pretty much half and half, but Absolutely fine, we understand that. So yeah, it's about, of course, Giuliani practicing on the organ that you can only get so much time on it. You know, it's a bit like a DJ. You only get so much time on it, and because everyone's busy and all that kind of thing. Let's hope the weather, of course, is on everybody's side here. Thank you for everyone watching live. Yeah, sorry, I've said enough now, but of course, yeah, I'm going to chill out here, probably have another pot of tea for £1.20. Where else can you get that? Gavin Work and Grill, definitely worth a mention. So, yeah, mention to the Steam Cafe, as I said earlier before, I'm going to say it for the second time here. And if anybody wants to sponsor the show for about £5, then you can do that. Even for about 3 months, £5. A bit of mention for your business, whether it's local businesses, kebab van, restaurant, whatever that may be. Get in touch right now and we can sort this all out. It's a cheap deal, £5 a month. You will not get that deal anywhere else. All right, okay. Thank you very much indeed. We do get in touch with us if you're interested, if there's a local business out there or a big business. But yeah, whoever comes first. First come, first serve. All right, okay, we'll leave it at that, and we'll leave that up to you to decide. Oh, without doing motorbike. Giving us a real noise there. We're really revving it up there. Maybe they've heard about this channel. And there's a lot of people in the Havering area have spotted us, so of course, yeah, are you that guy off the channel? Always get that. So, yeah, please do subscribe free of charge and support the channel in any way you can. All right, okay, peace out, God bless and stay safe. Have yourself a lovely rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time you're watching in the future. There you go, begin to sound like the world's leading hypnosis or Paul McKenna. Great stuff. All right, okay, yeah, anyone wants to be a guest, feel free to get in touch. Even those on X, formerly known as Twitter. You know, Elon Musk's a beautiful site there. Anyway, of course, hopefully you get inspired by watching this, and we'll catch up with you soon. Take care and keep watching. We'll carry on, hopefully, fighting the community for you. I've said that about 3 times now. That's it now. We'll catch you later. Bye for now. I'm out of here for now.